Police officers were greeted like they were heroes when they are out on the streets of Watertown. People lined the road cheering and waving as authorities passed by. Residents were kept inside their homes for hours while police swept the area looking for the suspect. People we spoke with say they're glad it's finally over. Eyewitness News reporter Susan Campbell has their stories.
At the scene, when police said they got their guy, there was lots of clapping and some cheering. You could almost feel people breathe a collective sigh of relief. Warren Tolman and his neighbors in Watertown cheering for police Friday night right after the second suspect in the Boston Marathon bombing was taken into custody.
This portion of the town is under a siege mentality. It gets to you, and now we're just relieved. We heard the gunshots last night. We heard them today, so just a sigh of relief, thank God.
Watertown had been on lockdown for nearly 24 hours while police and federal agents searched door to door for Dzhokhar Tsarnaev.
Can't go out of your house. I had the guys SWAT teams go through my house, through my basement. It's looked in my backyard. It's intimidating and frustrating.
The 19-year-old bombing suspect had been on the run since Thursday night after police say he and his older brother, 26-year-old Tamerlan, shot and killed an MIT police officer, carjacked an SUV, then led police on a bullet and explosives-riddled chase through Watertown. During that chase, the older brother was killed by police, but Dzhokhar managed to escape on foot. It wasn't until several hours later, after the town's lockdown was lifted, that a man noticed blood near a boat in his backyard.
He then opened a tarp on the top of the boat, and he looked in and saw a man covered with blood.
Police converged on the Franklin Street scene. Eyewitness News was there. We watched as helicopters circled the area, then we heard several gunshots.
It was like 10 to 20.
About an hour later, police took Dzhokhar into custody, announcing the good news to the neighborhood with lights and sirens.
It's a relief for it to be over.
It was just such a crazy time. Now we can sleep a little.
Much needed rest for a town that faced hours of terror. People in Watertown tell me they will try to get back to business as usual today. In the newsroom, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.